Hello everybody. Today we are going to learn how to draw a standing line, sleeping line and slanting line. The first thing we are going to study is about a standing line. What is a standing line? Now do you see this? There are 4 standing lines here. Can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, will you put your finger here and then we shall draw and learn how to draw a standing line. Now, as I draw this, you pull your finger down. So, this is how we draw a standing line. What color is this? This is green. Now, this is a blue color line. And here, shall we start? Look at that. It is very simple that you draw a standing line. It's very simple. Now using this standing line, you can draw many pictures. Now here there are dotted lines. Shall I use a pen here to do that? I will use a pen, but you use your finger to do that. Now do you see that? That is there and I'm going to connect it. Do you see how I've connected it? Yes, I have connected it and there it is. I have drawn my standing line. I have connected this. I have given you a few worksheets. You can draw the same thing using a pencil. You can draw this. This is how we draw a standing line. It is very simple. Now I will also show you how you can draw pictures. Now put your hand here and pull your finger down like this, and that is your standing line. It is very simple. Now let us look at a picture here. Here you have a fence. Do you see? This is a fence. Now look at these planks. Can you see that they're all standing lines? These planks are all standing lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's a hiding one. That's a 12th one. Okay, so there could be many more. Now what you can do is in a paper, apart from the tracing paper that I have sent, you can draw so many standing lines and you can make a fence like this. See, in this fence there are 2 standing lines. If you can see in this plank you have one standing line here, and see there is another standing line here. Then what do you call this line here and this line here? This is called a sleeping line, and that is what we are going to see next. Now look at these. These lines are sleeping lines. Now when you lie down on a bed or on a mat to do some exercise, yes, this is how you would look, right? Sleeping. So shall we draw the sleeping line? Yes, we are drawing the sleeping line. Now just put your hand along with this light and then you can draw a sleeping line. Oh, now here I have a tracing line. What shall I do? I need to choose a pen for that. Now what color should I choose? I should choose a black one. Can you see that how I'm drawing a? Is it coming crooked? Yes, it is crooked. So what should I do now? I think I should draw it again. What will I do? For that I need to erase it. See, I've erased it and now I'm going to draw again. Now when you go wrong, you should also use an eraser to erase it. But see that your work is neat. Yeah, I have done it. I have drawn a straight line. Now for the next one. Now maybe you can trace with me. Yes, when I point out here, put your finger across and then we will trace it. Yes, this is nice. That is sleeping line. Now shall we see another fence using a standing line and a sleeping line? Shall we? Here it is. Yes. Now this is a fence made of logs and look at that. They're all in sleeping line. This is a sleeping line. Do you see that? They're all sleeping lines. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 logs are there and they've all been put close together to form a fence. So there are 7 sleeping lines here. So let's go to the next one, that is a standing line and a sleeping line. Do you see this? This is a standing line and sleeping line. Now it is very simple. See, this is also when you put a standing line and a sleeping line, you will get the letter L. And how do you pronounce it? L. You would say L. Put your hand here and then we will draw the standing line. This is a standing line and then you have the sleeping line. What does that make? It makes the letter L. L. It's called L and when you pronounce it as L. L. Now that's right. Now here I have a chance to draw with my pen and am I using the correct color? Yes, let me see whether I can draw this perfectly. And here I am drawing the standing line. And then I have to draw the sleeping line. Yay, I have done it. Yes, I have drawn the standing line and sleeping line. Now you can join me to draw this. This is a standing line and this is a sleeping line. And what letter did I get? I got the letter L. Yes, and how would I pronounce it phonetically? I would say it is L. Now let me show you a picture, another fence with a standing line and a sleeping line. Here it is. Now do you see that? This is standing line here. How many standing lines? See, standing line, standing line, standing line, standing line, standing line. There's so many standing lines here. Yes, and then if you put one sleeping line across, what will you get? That will make a beautiful fence. Do you see that? Yes, one standing line. How many standing lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I don't know if you know to count, but you can learn to count always. Yes, there are 19 and here there are 2 sleeping lines. Can you see that? There is one here and then one is here. There are 2 sleeping lines here. So that will make a beautiful fence. I think now you know how to draw a fence. You can draw a fence with standing line and sleeping line and then you can show it to your parents saying that, yay, we have drawn a fence using a standing line and sleeping line.